We now proceed to question number 21. Asked by the Honorable Groenewald of the FF Plus, the Honorable the President.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. The process of recruiting the National Commissioner of the South African Police Service is proceeding very well. We are conducting internal processes that will culminate in making the appointment. I intend to appoint the National Commissioner as soon as this process is finalized. On the 24th of October 2017, the Minister of Police released the crime statistics for the financial year 2016 to 2017. The statistics show an increase in certain crimes and a decrease in others. We commend the Minister of Police, the leadership, and all policemen and women, as well as ordinary members of the public, for their ongoing hard work in fighting crime. The responsibility of confronting the scourge of crime and violence were led by the police is also a responsibility shared by all South Africans. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
The Honorable Groenewald.
Achtbare Speaker, you can relax, Honorable President. For your sake, I'll try to speak English.
Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, I accept that the Honorable President does not know what really happens in South Africa when it comes to crime, because you are surrounded by a brigade of bodyguards. But, Honorable President, I want to specifically refer to farm murders. Are you aware of the cruelty of farm murders taking place in South Africa? Are you aware that criminals using electrical drills and drill holes in their victims' feet and in their legs? Are you aware of the fact that criminals use hot irons and they burn their victims on farm murders? Are you aware of the fact that the criminals use boiling water, pour it on their victims, and down their throats? Are you aware, Honorable President, when it comes to farm murders, that they cut out the testicles of their victims, cook them, and eat them? That is the inconvenient truth that is happening with farm murders. Crime is start getting out of control. And I want to ask you, Honorable President, this internal process you follow for a commissioner, in that process, will you appoint a commissioner who is experienced, competent, coming through the ranks of the police services, if that is a merit appointment to ensure that we fight crime in South Africa, or will it be a political appointment like we have experienced since 1999 up to now? I thank you.
The Honorable the President.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Firstly, I think the Honorable Member went through military training, as I did. I've never been accompanied by a brigade. That's not true, it's an exaggeration. You can't have a brigade on a convoy. You know it. Why do you say wrong thing? There's no brigade. How do I trust that your question is even very genuine when you start by saying a wrong thing? You don't know crime because you are accompanied by a brigade. Not at all. It's not even a company. You know it. You don't have to come. I gave you the time.
Achtbare speaker. Achtbare speaker. No.
Honorable Groenewald.
Honorable Speaker, I have always behaved well in this house.
Yes.
The Honorable Speaker, the Honorable President, now it's a figure of speech. He must answer my question.
Wait for an answer, Honorable Groenewald.
Now let him give the answer.
Honorable President, please proceed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I was just correcting the language of exaggeration, that we don't have to exaggerate. Just ask a question simply. Ever since we have been appointing the commissioners of police, we've been appointing the people that have the competence, that we did not just go for anyone. We apply our minds. Whatever happens in the process of work, it does not mean we just pick. That's why I'm talking about the process. Once again, we will appoint a commissioner of police who is competent, who will be equal to the task. That's what we'll do when we finish the process.